Hello, my name is Patrick Alcedo. I am a professor in the Department of Dance and also the chair of the department. And I'm excited to have with me the director of the University of the Philippines, Filipiniana Dance Group, who happens to be my brother. His name is, please introduce yourself.
Hi, hello everybody. I am Peter Alcedo Jr. I am the younger brother of Patrick, and I am the current artistic director of the University of the Philippines, Filipiniana Dance Group. That's the official cultural dance group of the University of the Philippines.
So let's begin. Ever since I joined the faculty of the Department of Dance, I started teaching Philippine folk dance. I'm proud to say that this dance form is now one of the three global dance forms in our BFA in dance curriculum, alongside West African dance and breaking and hip hop. Thanks to the fine work being done at York International, conversations around bringing York students to Manila to study Philippine folk dance on the ground started 3 years ago. Memoranda of agreements were firmed up among the University of the Philippines, Ateneo de Manila University, Bulacan State University, the Quezon City Performing Arts, which is a nonprofit organization for children and at-risk youth living in urban poor districts, and the internationally renowned Bayanihan, the National Dance Company of the Philippines. The Filipiniana Dance Group of the University of the Philippines, where I received my own training in Philippine dance and Philippine folk dance, and his current artistic director is my brother Peter, was supposed to be the home of the study abroad program. When the COVID-19 pandemic happened, that plan was put aside. Thus, when the GNL when the GNL program became a possibility, I immediately expressed interest in it and contacted my brother Peter in Manila to get the ball rolling. We both agreed that the 12 students in my class last fall will be organized in 4 groups to study folk or traditional dances with the dancers from Filipiniana. So here's my brother who's going to talk about what happened and how we organized the GNL between York University, which is my Philippine dance class, and Filipiniana, and some of the challenges that we were able to overcome.
Hello. Before I start, I would like to give you a short background on the UP Filipiniana Dance Group. We are a varsity team from the UP Varsity Sports Program, and the dancers come from different parts of the country. They train 4 times a week, at least 3 hours a day, and they take different degrees that are offered by the university. When we got the proposal and the invitation from Dr. Patrick for the Globally Network Linkages project, we were very excited, not just because of the huge opportunity, but also because it's going to be our one of our major events during the pandemic, because we can't really have shows when they are lockdowns. So the first thing that I did was to choose 4 dances that were requested of us, and I was able to choose 4 exciting dances from our repertoire of around 50 plus dances. 3 of them come from the southern island of Mindanao, and 1 from the northern Philippines. No? So these are the Uyaoy of the Cordillera, Blaan, the Blaan community, 1 dance from there, and then 2 from the Maranao community, which is Pigapir or the Fan Dance, and the Kapamalong Malong. So the next thing that I did was to assign mentors. I assigned 1 senior female dancer and another partner, which is a male dancer, to help her with either communication or the technicals of teaching in Zoom. I also briefed the dancers on how to teach in Zoom, what softwares they can use, etc., and as well as help them in efficiently using their time to teach, and the things that they need to consider. The first thing we did with York University is to meet them, and then we introduced ourselves. They introduced the program, and then they were put into breakout rooms and exchange contact information, establish rapport, and set the schedule for the rehearsals. And then the rehearsals commenced. And then before we ended everything, we met again with Dr. Patrick, and we were able to share our experiences. And we were also able to watch the presentation. We were really amazed and thankful for how much effort and how beautiful it was, uh, that the that dancers from another side of the world was able to absorb all these new movements, new choreographies beyond, which are beyond their culture. Um, this didn't just give our dancers new friends. We didn't just gain new friends, but it also gave us um, it's something that they can also put in their resume. International project from an international institution, which will also help them um, in the future. The basic challenges maybe is the time difference, but we were able to overcome the challenge because it's good that we have 12 hours difference. So I think most of them scheduled their rehearsals at nighttime in Toronto, which is after classes and work, and in the morning here in Manila, which is before everything starts. So the schedules didn't overlap with the classes and other responsibilities of the dancers from both sides. Also, the music had to be shortened for 2 to 3 minutes because that was what was requested of us. So we had to. Thankfully, we were all of us in Filipiniana are musicians, so it was easy for us to edit the music and edit the dances themselves. Um, for the whole project, we are very thankful because of it. It gave us the very rare opportunity to pursue our advocacy in the promotion of the Filipino culture. Also for the members to be able to teach fellow students from the other side of the world, and who are not of Filipino descent. And most especially, the opportunity to collaborate with an international institutions such as York University. Uh, this gave way for all of us to practice cultural diplomacy and strengthen cross-cultural understanding. Thank you.
Based on my GNL experience and my students' experience, of course, and Filipiniana's experience of it as well, I would suggest to fellow instructors who are thinking of making electronically enhanced part of their courses the following: to establish a robust relationship with an international partner as early as you can, to start imagining with that partner how you're going to organize the EE experience between the two of you, to provide some flexibility for students involved to meet on their own, giving opportunities for independence and even friendship, to provide clarity on basic things like time difference, Zoom room, online platforms where to meet up, and to come up with an end of the term presentation to celebrate a milestone. Please allow me to end with this comment from one of my students about her GNL experience, and with a graduation performance between a student in my Philippine folk dance class and her two friends and mentors from the Filipiniana dance group. So here's what Emily Brunel wrote, a second year BFA in dance student. Quote, I enrolled in Philippine folk dance with the intention of broadening my knowledge of cultural forms and technical development as a dancer. However, I never expected to be leaving the course with newfound cross-cultural connections. Along with developing an appreciation for new music, costuming technique, and dance forms, this year's course gave me the opportunity to experience York's globally networked learning program. Through the magic of technology and Zoom video chat, our class was able to connect with dancers from the University of the Philippines dance troupe Filipiniana. We were paired up with two dancers and assigned a folk dance to learn over the course of the semester. It was an opportunity of a lifetime that I thought would never be possible, unquote. And here's the video presentation of Ava Kotik, a third year dance major at York, with Kim Zaratan and Axel Florentino, Filipiniana dancers who are both majoring in physical education.